Luke 24, verse 1. Let's try it again. It says what? But they found the stone rolled away from the tomb. Then they went in and did not find the body of the Lord Jesus. And it happened, as they were greatly perplexed about this, that behold, two men stood by them shining. Come on. Then, as they were afraid and bowed their faces to the earth, they said to them, why do you seek the living among the dead? He is not here, but he is risen. Remember how he spoke to you when he was still saying, the Son, sinful men, and be crucified, rise again. Come on. From the tomb, and told all these things to the 11 and to all the rest. It was Mary Magdalene, Joanna, Mary the mother of James, and the other women with them. One more verse. And their words seemed to be like idle tales, and they did not believe. For a little while, I need your help in your prayers. I have to work a thought out, and I need you to help me work a thought out. I preach here so much that you would know that in the preaching world, you have word sermons and road sermons that you take with you, and you know they're going to work because you preach them everywhere. But when you preach at the same place about 6 times in a year, you don't have any like sermons in your pocket. Y'all got all my pockets empty. So I need you to work through this thought with me, and that is, I want to talk about faithful but faithless. That's what I want to talk about. Faithful but faithless. God bless you. You may be seated in the presence of the Lord. Let me hear you say that. Faithful but faithless. Now look down your row and just tell the people sitting on the next left or right, you say, we're going to be the best at helping the preacher tonight. Faithful but faithless. That's what I want to talk about, the faithlessness of the faithful. I've always liked the cleverness of wordplay. Terms that are oxymorons or paradoxical in nature have a way of capturing one's attention and making a deeper point at the same time. Like phrases like icy hot. Can you really be icy and hot at the same time? Or someone experiencing silence that is deafening. Can it be so silent that it's deafening? Those words where they seem crazy, they get your attention and then they drop a often deeper meaning. One of the questions that they bring to mind is that can two contrasting things be true at the same time? One author, Tim Elmore, writes in his book, 8 Paradoxes of Leadership, that uncommon leaders stand out because they are able to juggle seemingly contradictory traits to lead people. Great leaders are great leaders because they lead people while negotiating contradictions. Like they have to be confident and humble at the same time. Like they have to be focused, yet flexible at the same time. Preach, Pastor. These women in our text, great women I might add, offer us a closer look at a paradox that more believers may be living than you're aware of. They have faithfully followed Jesus throughout his ministry. And most recently, even all the way up to the cross. They did not back down. They did not hide. Even when it was dangerous, they faithfully followed Jesus to the cross. Preach, Pastor. They were a part of the faithful remnant that did not abandon him in his final hours. Preach, Alexander. While most of the disciples were somewhere hiding, these women were faithfully standing at the foot of the cross until the final moments. And whereas I appreciate their faithfulness to the Lord, I cannot help but to notice that as faithful as they were dealing with a great deal of faithlessness. You're going to help me preach in just a minute. And so I watched these women who had exhibited a great deal of being faithful to Christ now struggle with a lack of faith at the same time. They were there most often, but their presence is not indicative of their level of faith. Their faithfulness is revealed in the very first verse of chapter 24. As they faithfully walked toward the tomb, they came with spices prepared to anoint the dead body of Jesus. You'll help me preach. And so they were faithfully still committed to Jesus. But they're on their way to the tomb tonight to anoint the dead body. Somebody shout dead body. The dead body. They show us that it is possible to be faithful to the Lord while operating in a season of faithlessness at the same time. It's possible to be faithful in spiritual devotion, in studying, in praying, in church attendance, in good deeds, in ministry work, even in giving, but void of the faith that God requires to do supernatural things in those same areas. It's possible to be present and lack faith at the same time. I'm talking to the one who is faithful to the things of God that God has called them to do, but lack the expectation that God will divinely intervene and orchestrate something that is nothing short of miraculous. There are those who are here and they're always where they're supposed to be. Some of y'all don't miss church. You always in place. It would stand out tonight if you were not here. If Sunday came and you were not here, it would be obvious. Now, we ain't talking to all y'all, but some of y'all, if you were not in your spot, somebody would call you by the time they got to the parking lot to see where you were, because you were not where you faithfully have always been. But that might be the only reason you show up sometime. Just so it does not stand out that you're absent. Sometimes it's easier just to be present and be marked present than it is to be absent and folks get in your business. But sometimes it's possible that the only reason I'm here is because here is where I'm supposed to be. You'll help me preach it. They show us that it's possible to be faithful. Tell your preaching partner that you're not doing too good, by the way. Tell them we got to do better. It's possible. Tell them we got to do better than this. It's possible to be faithful and faithless at the same time. I'm talking to the one, who is faithful to the things of God, but lack faith at the same time. So them coming with spices was something that Jews did to honor their dead. So let's be clear. They were being honoring, but they came to honor a dead Jesus. One they could honor with no expectation of resurrection. Preach, Pastor. Them coming to the tomb is a picture of their faithfulness to Christ. Preach, Pastor. But them coming to the tomb with spices is an expression of their lack of faith in Christ. I wish I had. It's going on at the same time. Their showing up is their faithfulness. But what they showed up with is their lack of faith. You're about to get it. I see. It's coming to you now. You're going to help me. But them coming to the tomb with spices shows that they show that it is possible to be faithful and faithless at the same time. We have those routine religious attenders who come and participate in religious practices of the church, and they leave and live decent lives. But those same people are not expecting God to perform miracles or work wonders. They just showed up. The problem is not that they came. The problem is that they brought spices. Preach, Pastor. But I have a sneaky suspicion that if you pat your neighbor down, you might find that somebody around you brought some spices tonight. They're carrying something that's indicative that they are faithful, yet faithless. And by the way, what you're carrying may not be in your purse or your pocket. It might be in your attitude. Because their biggest spice was their attitude toward dead Jesus. Your attitude toward the situation is revealing your lack of faith in God. Let me say it another way. The last time they saw him, he was dead. And so they were expecting him to be the same dead Jesus they saw on Friday. What if, I'm preaching better than you acting, your lack of faith is revealed not in you not showing up, but in your inability to expect something different out of those around you. You're struggling with accepting or expecting something different by those around you based on what they showed you last time. I wish I had some help on them. And based on what they've been showing you, you're convinced they are who they are. They're going to be who they're going to be. I wish I had some help in here. And you're going to adjust how you handle them because they're at a place of no return. Maybe your faithlessness is not your attitude toward God directly, but your attitude toward me. How would it look? Come here, scoot up. Come here. How would it look if you handled them like they were alive the next time? Now, I didn't plan on saying this, but because you and your partner are not helping me like you ought to, I need just a little bit more money. But I didn't plan on saying this part. But we know how to bury you while you're still alive. I wish I had some help in here. We don't have to announce you dead. We don't have to tell anybody you're dead. But I need about 5 of y'all raise your right hand. Do you promise to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth? So help you God. There's a reason some people don't affect you anymore, and that's because really in your mind, you're too Christian to say it out of your mouth, but they dead to you. If they turn cartwheels in front of you right now, you wouldn't even see them. Somebody say, well, did you see Mary? You say, where? Because when you cut them off and bury them, you really don't see them anymore. Come here. Because somebody, got so bad on Friday that you said in your mind, ashes to ashes and dust to dust on that. I'm done. I need about 10 of y'all to jump up and say, preach to me, Pastor. I'm through. Because it's easier for you to be dead because then I don't have to have expectations that are not ever met. You can't hurt my feelings. You can't treat me wrong. You can't do me bad if I've already buried you. Tell your neighbor it's hard to do me bad when I've already buried you. However, come here. Am I doing all right? However, screwed up. What if my lack of faith is not my absence from here, but it is the lack of expectation that things will be different in here? What if my lack of faith is not that I'm not by you, but it's because I don't expect anything different from you? Ethan, my 10-year-old, is an aspiring funeral director. As a matter of fact, Ethan had plans this Saturday, but the funeral home texted and said, we need him to show up at the St. Mark Church at 10:30. He has a funeral, and Ethan put on his black suit, and he gave up horses to go work a funeral. And I'm watching my son walk in and lead, the folks in at the funeral and all that. But Ethan almost abandoned funeral director aspirations a few months ago when I was watching social media and YouTube, and these prank videos where they're pranking folks, and they had dead people laying in morgues and funeral homes, and when someone was there by themselves, they'd pop up. Me being me, I said, Ethan, come look. And so Ethan was watching these dead bodies in morgues while somebody is pushing him and they're sitting up. And he said, oh no. I said, what's wrong, Bubba? He said, I don't think I want to be a funeral director anymore. I said, what's the problem? He says, I want to be a funeral director when they lay there. He says, but I can't do that if they're going to start popping up. I said, I thought you wanted to be one. He said, no, I want to be a funeral director of dead bodies that don't move. He says, I can't do that. And I've watched him push coffins in the back of hearses. And I called him, was here one time, and I called him, and he was working a funeral, and he was riding in the front of the hearse, and it bumped. He said, uh-oh. He says, my comfort is dead people stay where they are. But the idea they start moving means it's going to require something different out of me. And what if you got a whole lot of church folks that's more comfortable with a dead Jesus? Can I tell you why a dead Jesus is sometimes more comfortable for a believer? Because a dead Jesus has to accept whatever you offer. But an alive Jesus expects you to live up to his expectations. You're still not helping me. They're not the only ones struggling tonight. Preach, Pastor. Look at all those other disciples at the tomb. Look at all those other crowd. Look at the crowd that at the tomb with them. I know you're saying, what crowd at the tomb? That's my point. They're not the only disciples struggling, but they're the only ones showed up. I'm moving somewhere. Although they were struggling in their faith, they still walked to a tomb to honor Jesus. They weren't the only ones struggling. They're just the only ones that showed up anyway. Sometimes you have to walk through it until you get to it. Come here. Some would argue, why go through the motions of something if you have lost faith, considering that without faith, it is impossible to please God. And without faith, it is impossible to please God. So it would seem that we would argue, if I'm losing faith, don't show up at all. But I would argue that religious routines will sometimes be the vehicle to get you back to righteous living. Wait a minute. Staying at home definitely won't do it. So sometimes I have to keep my religious regimen till my faith gets back in place. I wish I had some help in here. Sometimes I gotta keep showing up till my faith shows back up. Now I need some real folks in here. Have you ever shown up but your faith was still at home? Have you ever been present but faith was not present? But sometimes you gotta keep showing up even when your faith is struggling. Some days your faith is not on 100. But can I tell you something? A half a tank can still get you up the road. I wish I had to. You're still not helping me preach right now. Church, ministry, life, marriage, school, children, body, career, finances, they can all push you into a season when your faith may not be where it should be. But you ought to honor God with your walk until your faith gets where it needs to be. Don't allow your faithlessness to cause you to abandon Christ. They still showed up, although they thought he was dead. And some days, all you need to do is just keep showing up. Now, I wait on y'all all night. We got to get out of here. Would you look at your name and say, neighbor, some days, all I did was showed up. No, tell them for real. Say, some days, all I had for you was my attendance. I was just here. Some days you just got to keep showing. Have you ever, and don't act like that's unheard of, to show up in a space and not be on 100? Have you ever gone to work and didn't feel like being there? It still paid the bills. I wish I had some help in here. Have you ever cleaned a house and didn't feel like it? It still got clean. I wish I had some help in here. Have you ever, ate not because you had an appetite, but because you know you needed to keep your strength? It was just time to eat. You still got fed. Holler at me, somebody. Have you ever gone to the gym and worked out? Not because you wanted to, but because you needed to. You still burned the calories. Holler at me, somebody. Have you ever cooked and then was too tired to even eat what you cooked? Holler at me, somebody. Have you ever sang a song you didn't feel like singing? Preached a sermon you didn't? I'm sorry, I'm preaching about myself now. You didn't feel like preaching, but sometimes you gotta walk it out until you get there. You're not raising children because you always felt like children. I know you love them, but it was some days you wanted somebody to ask to come pick them up. They say, how long they can stay? Take y'all time. Then they call later on, we got one more place, go wherever you want to. Because some days, as much as it's your role, it's not always where you are. Somebody holler at me for a minute. I know you're married and you love them now. At this moment in church. And don't get in trouble and start a fight since you're doing all right tonight. But there's been some days you were doing all right till you heard the garage go up. You're just in there with peace, then laughing and talking on the phone. Then the garage went up and said, let me call you back. They here. I'll holler at you later. Your voice dropped so bad they said, what's wrong? Nothing. Let me just, because every now and then, even my God-ordained spaces leave me with a lack of faith. The angel says to them that they should have known better. He gives them a mild reprimand because Jesus had told them in Galilee that he would be betrayed, crucified, buried, and on the third day, rise again. I've waited long enough. Verse 6 and 7, he says, the angel says, you should have known better than this. He told you what was going to happen. He gave it to you play by play. He told you he would die. He told you he would be buried. And he told you on the third day he'd rise again. Tell your neighbor, he told you this. Put a little preach in your voice. Say, he told you this. Now, no, the angel says, watch it now, this is just for free. This is a sidebar of somebody who gets off on tangents while they're studying, and it may not mean anything to you, but if I don't say it, I'm not going to like my sermon. Here it is. When the angel says to them, he told you, and he's talking to only women, and he says, remember his words, that shows that when he had the conversation in the inner circle, that the women had to be there. Then that shows that the women were not just errand runners for the disciples, but they themselves were disciples as well. They were not just folks going to tell a message. He says when the message originated behind closed doors, y'all were there then. You've been close to him. You're close enough that he told you what to expect. Well, what happened? That now they've forgotten the message and picked up the spices. It's just 7:39. Act like, come on here. They allowed what they saw to cancel what he said. They saw the beating. They saw the blood. They saw the thorns. They saw the cross. They saw the mob. They saw the nails. They saw the spear. And they decided based on what they saw, they forgot what he said. Now, when they see an empty tomb and should be rejoicing, what they have seen is keeping them now from seeing what they should see. Something about what you've seen can make you forget what he said. Woo-wee. How has what you've seen affected what you remember about what he said? Some of you have seen certain things out of situations and people, and you've seen so much, it's hard to see it any other kind of way. If they changed right now, you wouldn't accept it. If they came up to you right now crying, saying, I'm sorry, I'm good, I'll wait. I mean, if God came right in here and delivered them right in front of your eyes, they could fall out, be slayed in the spirit. They could have 3 sheets around them. People would be tearing, laying hands on them. But you've seen so much. While God is working on them, your mind will be saying, look at that devil rolling in the floor. You've seen so much. Now you can't remember his word. You've seen so much in relationship. The only way God could get you a husband now, he had to do breaking and entering. He had to break in your house and kidnap you. You've seen so much now, you can't even remember. Yeah, when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. You in your mind say, I don't want to be found. You're in the grocery store and he's speaking to you. Hey, how you doing? I'm fine. Excuse me. He walks to the car. You got a big case of water. Can I help you with that? I got it. I wish I had some help in here. I see you got a lot of food in there. You know how to cook? No, it's good. I'm all right. Thank you. Some husband must be real lucky to have you. I ain't got one. You were at home mid-nap before you realized God was trying to send you somebody. Say, oh, he was flirting. Because sometimes you've seen so much, it makes you forget what God has said. I wish I had some help in here. Tell your neighbor, I've seen so much. It sometimes makes me forget what God has said. It's not he didn't say it. It's what I've seen has a way of erasing what I've heard. Why am I having to preach so hard? If I'm talking to you, just say, preach to me, pastor, preach to me. Some of you have seen certain situations, certain things, certain people. And now it's hard to get over damaged faith. They love Jesus because they wouldn't have been at the tomb had they not loved him. But what they have seen has damaged their faith. And you got a whole lot of people in church love Jesus. They're not going to drop out of church. But it's only so vulnerable they're going to be based on what they have seen. On another note, now I'm closing. That's why you need an angel. You know what angel means. I want you to get the halo and the wings off your mind. You need a messenger. You need a messenger to keep standing up, reminding you of what he said. I wish I had some help in here. I don't know about you, but I thank God for the messengers God sends in my life. I thank God for the preacher and the bishop and the pastor and the teacher, because some days what I've seen has caused me to have amnesia. And when I come to church some days, I'm just here. But thank God for the messenger that keeps reminding me of what he said. What he said. Thank God that he keeps preaching what he said. She keeps declaring what he said. Would you touch three people and say, I thank God for my angel now? Thank God. Thank God for my angel. Thank God for my angel. And every now and then you ought to tell your angel, thank you for reminding me. Life got hard right along through here. Thank you for reminding me. Let me tell you, God is so good that life can get rough and you'll come to church just showing up. And God will give the man of God or the woman of God a word, and you'll be sitting there saying, how in the world did he know to preach that? You'll start trying to figure out, now I know nobody was at that house but me and God. And now I don't know why. As a matter of fact, if you're not careful, you'll cop an attitude and say, wait a minute, somebody been in here talking, telling my business. But is there anybody can wave your hand and say, thank God for the angel? Thank God for the angel that comes and reminds me. And by the way, sometimes he'll remind you of what he said and it won't strike fire at the moment. However, time will come when life will hit and you will remember. But thank God for the angel, because you can't remember what you haven't heard. It was there at the empty tomb that their memory was challenged. He says, don't you remember? I feel better. I hate to go without y'all, but I got to. It's there at the tomb that the angel says, don't you remember? They went to the tomb that had robbed their faith. They went to the tomb had stolen their joy. They went, yes, to the tomb that had killed all their aspirations and hope. And there, the angel had one job. Just one job. The angel had one job. I'm waiting on you. Just one job. The angel had one job. Just one job. The one job of the angel was to jog their memory. Lean over to your neighbor and tell them you got an angel assignment tonight. Y'all ain't saying it right. Say, all you got is one job. I wish I had some help in here. Tell them just one job tonight. Tell them your one job tonight is to jog my memory. Grab your neighbor by the hand and tell them, hey neighbor, let me discharge my duty. Tell them, have you ever had your bills due and your money was gone and he paid your bills? Tell them, I'm just trying to jog your memory. Say, hey neighbor, have you ever been so depressed that you cried yourself to sleep? And he got into bed with you and rocked you all night long. Oh, shucks. I'm just trying to jog your memory. Grab somebody else and say, hey, neighbor, I'm under angel assignment tonight. And my assignment is to ask you, have you ever had an accident and that you should have been killed in? But God bless you to walk away without a scratch. I'm just trying to jog your memory. Find you another neighbor and say, hey neighbor, have you ever been unemployed and still ate like you had a job, still dressed like you had a job, still had a roof over your head like you had a job? I'm just trying to jog your memory, because one of the best things for somebody struggling in faith is a good flashback. Have I got a witness? Well, forget about the angel. It's on you now. Turn around and tell your neighbor, if my faith ever gets low, all I need is a good flashback. When I think of where he brought me from, when I think about how far he brought me, when I think about how good he's been, I can't help but to tell him thank you. Have I got a witness? Is there anybody here that can say, when I remember how far he brought me, when I remember how good he's been, when I remember where he kept me, it builds my faith back up. Ain't God all right? I asked y'all a question. Ain't God all right? I said, ain't God all right? Turn around and find one more person. Please turn around and find one more person. Please turn around and find one more person and say, hey neighbor, he's been good to me. He's been good to me. Tell him he's been good to me. Shake their hand like you've been through something. Shake their hand like you got a story to tell. Shake their hand like you almost lost your mind. And look at them eyeball to eyeball and say, hey neighbor, I don't just have a testimony, I am a living testimony. I should have been dead. I would have been dead. I could have been dead, dead and gone. But the Lord brought me out. But the Lord brought me out. But the Lord kept my mind. But the Lord took care of me, and he brought me out.
He brought me out. He brought me out. He brought me out. Yes. He brought me out. Yes. He brought me out. Brought me out. He brought me out. So ease your arm around your neighbor and say, I don't care what you're going through. I don't know what's keeping you up at night, but be not dismayed. Whatever betide, God will take care of you. Take care of you. Take care of you. Won't he do it? Say yeah. Say yeah. Say yeah. He will. He will. He will. Yes, he will. Hit somebody and say, he will. He will. Yes, he will. Yes. 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 Ah, yes. He will. He will. Ain't no need to worry what the night is gonna bring, cause weeping may endure for a night, but joy, yes, joy comes in the morning. Would you grab somebody by the hand and tell them, hey neighbor, let's go back to the tomb. Let's go back to the place that stole our joy. Let's go back to the place that tried to take our mind. Let's go back to the place that the devil meant for bad, but God worked it for good. And stand right there